Hello, my name is Michael Miranda, and I did my career profile on a social worker. And I'll just go through the information that I was able to find for the profile. One example organization that you could get into with social working is the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare. It's a government organization. They have a website that I found, and I put that in here. It's basically called healthandwelfare.idaho.gov. The reason why you could do that is because you're able to educate people on their physical health and their mental health, as well as their well-being, and that's something that's along the terms of marriage and family studies and social work. I do not have a career contact for this career profile. The working environment, there's many different types of working environments you can have with a social working career, but some of the main ones I saw were working directly with the community in terms of people, in terms of people with specific needs in social settings, such as like families going into their homes, or like shelters and nonprofit organizations, or more in clinical settings where you're doing more counseling, more therapeutic things, and mental health counseling, things like that. And often in schools and educational settings as well. Some of the typical stressors, you have emotional clients, people who are unstable. You have to deal with a lot of ethical issues and challenging family and economic situations. You also have a heavy workload. Like you have a lot on your plate at any given moment. And that's one of the top complaints from social workers, people who are actually in the field, is that they feel like they don't have enough time to do all the work they have to do. Some of the benefits, besides like the rewarding aspect of it, because you're helping people, experienced social workers say that they have more flexible hours because they're able to work in private practice and set their own schedules, as well as determine which clients they want to work with, things like that. And then, according to some of the websites I looked at, about half of them are offered a defined contribution retirement plan, and about 1/3 are eligible to receive defined benefit pension plans. So just thinking long term after they're done with their career. Common job tasks include just like going about and identifying those in need, and then being the one that's advocating for and developing plans to improve the client's well-being depending on what you're doing. As well as that, there's also research to be done to determine the needs of a community, like the behind the scenes of it, besides the actual talking and working with people. You get to develop treatment plans if you're in clinical settings, and then you get to put them in place and then be in charge of the follow-up on that. You get to educate the families on the needs of that individual that you're working with in the social work setting, and therefore help them to continue working with them outside of the actual hours you spend with that person. And basically just being able to listen and create treatment strategies for people. Educational requirements for this, we just did a bachelor's degree because that's what we're supposed to do, but basically you can get into social work with bachelor's degree in a few different things, like a degree in social work, for example, obviously, and then like a human development or family studies degree, and then basically any relevant bachelor's degree you can go forth and work. You just need to have the right contacts. Starting salary ranges, there's different ones, but I think the ones that I saw mostly were like the upper 20,000s to lower 30,000s to start. And experience salary ranges was like, I don't know, like anywhere from 70,000 up to 80 or even higher, but I would say typically like 70,000. And that's pretty much it.